Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Techno Talks here. So in front of us today we do have three cases for the Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultra, and these were sent in by VRS Design. So without further ado, let's go ahead and begin. Moving these to the side and starting off with our first case, which is going to be the Glide Ultimate black case. So this is going to be in the black color, and they do have multiple colors. And once again, everything will be linked down below. So opening this up is pretty simple. We just pull the tab, and here is a first look at our case. So plopping this to the side and taking our case out. Inside we have a case, and we do get a carabiner from VRS Designs. So this is a very rugged case, and I'm pretty sure you can already tell just from the look of this case. It looks very nice and rugged. This will definitely protect your phone, and it also does have a couple neat features which I will go ahead and show you. This also has a different color. This is going to be the khaki color, I believe, if I'm pronouncing that correctly, and you can choose from either or. They do look pretty good. So let me go ahead and put that to the side and actually take a look at this one. So before placing our phone inside, I do want to show you the mechanism. So there is a card holder mechanism inside, and that is clear, so you can actually see the mechanism in there. And other than that, we don't really have much else to show inside. It does have this pretty rugged and mechanical look, which is super nice and cool, industrial look. And once again, let's go ahead and place our phone inside. So here's my S24 Ultra. Does look really nice and neat. And then this case right next to it is gonna add a whole bunch of bulk to it, but for the protection, this is what you need to do. So go ahead and plop it in. And honestly, for a case this thick, it does slide in pretty easily, which is something you really don't see with cases that are this thick and heavy. And so it's really nice that VRS has figured that out. So you can go ahead and place this on your case. Where you can place it is going to be right here on the bottom. We do have two little holes. If you can see that right there, there's one right here and one right here. And you can go ahead and place that right inside. Just clip it in, and then you have this with you. You can go ahead and clip your phone onto your belt buckle. I probably won't be using this. I probably won't be using this case either, because for my needs, this is a little big. But again, for the people that are looking for a case like this is going to get you the ultimate protection. So starting off the back, again, very different design to a lot of the cases I've reviewed so far. We do have camera protection. So opening this up, here are our camera lenses. And if we do go ahead and actually check out our camera, we can see that all of our lenses do work and nothing is in front of it, which is super nice. So with camera protection, you're not losing out on anything, and you do still get a full set of camera lenses being protected by the case. And then boom, you just plop it back in, and it does clip on, so it doesn't move around. So if you do shake it, it's not going to go in front of your camera lens out of nowhere. So that is really nice, and the clicks do feel really nice and sturdy. So closing it back up, once again, once you close it, it's not going to open up. If I do shake it, you couldn't see that, but it doesn't really open up. So the next thing is we do have a nice little wallet area. And I did go ahead and test this. This does fit up to 5 cards, which is super nice. 5 cards is a pretty big amount compared to some other case brands with wallets. They usually fit up 3 max, sometimes 4 if you do push it in, but this one fits 5 cards perfectly. And just to test it, just to show you how it works, I do have my Apple Card right here. Go ahead and plop it in. All you do is just push it in there and it stays in there. So since this is 1 card, it does shake a little, but once you do put in a couple more cards, it's not going to shake as much. And the mechanism is really nice and smooth. To take your card out, all you have to do, slide it across, and you just pull, boom, here is your card. So really nice to see that this case has multiple features, and it's not just one thing. Holding it in the hand, unfortunately, because of the wallet area, it does push out the palm a little further back, so it does feel a little thicker than it should. But if you do have large hands, my hands aren't really the largest, you probably won't have an issue with that. So moving on to the front side, as we saw that back side, and we do have some screw holes right here. They don't do anything, they're not functional, but it just gives it that cool look. And so that is really nice that they've added it. So moving on to the front, once again, we do have a lip going all across the whole display. So we also have raised edges. So the edges are a tad bit higher than the side railing and the middle parts of the railings. But again, the whole screen is protected from any kind of drop. So if you do drop it on its face, its back, wherever you want to drop it, this case will definitely get the job of protecting your phone. We also do have a nice little cutout up top for our speaker grill. And then we do have our cutouts down here. We do have our USB-C charging port, which is pretty far back. I'm not sure if you can tell. And then we do have our S Pen, which I don't think I'll be able to reach easily. So I do have my nails grown out just a tad bit, and so I am able to reach it. But if I had my nails cut recently, this would probably be really hard. So not really sure about that design right there, but in most cases, I think you'll be fine with it. All right, moving on to the top, we do have our cutouts for our microphone, and on the sides, we do have some branding, once again, VRS Design, and we do have this nice texture there for extra grip, same on the right side. And then we also have our power button labeled, and it does say container VRS. So this is going to be their container. It's going to contain your phone, and they do have the power button labeled. Testing out the buttons for a case this thick, honestly, I'm not sure how it's going to function, but let's go ahead and test it in 3, 2, 1. And oh my god, this is easy to click. Very nice and easy to click. Same for the volume rocker, and this was something I wasn't expecting. So VRS has done a great job with their buttons. So again, some people do ask why I do the button test. With cases like these, the buttons tend to be a little harder to click, and that does get annoying. It does hurt your thumb a little. And overall, just using it every day, clicking your power button, like, I don't know, multiple times, your volume rocker multiple times, it just gets annoying. And having these easy to click buttons, just like the ones on the phone's original buttons, is really nice. So final test, let's go ahead and check out the rocking of this case. Since we do have a wallet on the back, we do get a lot of rocking on the top side. The bottom side is a lot sturdier, and the sides, but since we do have this turtle shell, it won't stay very stable. But other than that, this is a really nice case. We do not get MagSafe with this since we do have the wallet, but let's go ahead and move on to our next case. All right, so this is going to be the Glide Pro case, and just like the previous case, as you can see, we still do have a nice industrial look. It's not as, I guess, tough as this. It looks a little lighter and softer. It's been muted down a little, and we still do get the wallet. So if you do still want a wallet, but you don't want a case this thick, then this is the one to go for. So once again, this is their Glide Pro case, and we do have this wallet feature. On the inside, unfortunately, it's not transparent. We can't see the wallet area, but from the previous case, we already saw what it looked like, so we kind of can get an idea. All right, taking a look at the inside, once again, really not much else to it other than just what a case would have. And so placing our phone inside real quick, plopping it in, once again, is really nice and easy to do. And then looking at the back here, we don't have extra protection for our camera lenses, but since the lip is super high and we do have this wallet feature on the back, the camera lenses are already going to be protected. We do get some branding right here. It does say VRS Design, and we have this nice texture on the wallet compared to this one. This has a different texture. On the Glide Pro case, we have a different texture, and not sure if you can hear that, but you can rub your finger on there. So once again, really nice and smooth. We can place our card inside, close it up. It's in there. It does shake since it's only one card. Taking it out, really nice and easy to do. So no issues on that regard. Again, on the back, we can see that since we do have the wallet, it's like this turtle shell, so it will rock a little, but that won't really be an issue other than if you do press on the top portion a lot. But again, it doesn't really do much to it. So this is a little thinner in the hand. However, we still do get that bottom chin, which is fairly large, and that is because of the wallet. Unfortunately, I don't really like how that looks. It makes the phone a little taller, and it does add to the bulk. But since we do hold from the sides in most cases, this really doesn't annoy me much other than the looks. We do once again get some branding right there, VRS Design. We have a nice little cutout for our top firing speaker, and then we do get a lip all across the display once again, just like the previous case. A little more subtle compared to the previous case, but we still do get that ultimate protection. Testing out the buttons real quick. Again, really nice and easy to click, and no issues on that matter. So all the buttons work perfectly fine. You're gonna get the job of protecting your phone. You're gonna get a wallet, but it's just gonna be a little more toned down compared to this case right here. So whichever one you wanna go for, they have given you the option to keep using that wallet. So let's go ahead and move on to our final case. All right, last but not least, we do have our MagSafe Terra Guardian case. So from the name, you can already tell this does have a MagSafe feature, which is probably going to be the reason why this is going to be my favorite case, because I use MagSafe a lot. I have a MagSafe holder in my car. I have a MagSafe stand on my desk. I have a MagSafe puck to charge my devices. And so I have really been using MagSafe products for a little while now. And so not being able to use it with my Android device would be fairly annoying. And so this would probably be the case I would go for. So right here, once again, we do get that nice industrial look. Just like this case right here, we do get the camera protection. We are missing out the wallet. And this is a lot thinner compared to that one. On the inside, TerraGuard Ultimate VRS Design Lab, designed by VRS in California. We can see the MagSafe ring placement right there. And if we do go ahead and place our phone inside, just like the previous version, it is really nice and easy to do. Go ahead and push down. All right, maybe a little harder. Go ahead and push down, and voila. All right, so our phone is inside, a tad bit harder compared to the other ones, but once you get it in there, no issues. So once again, we do get that ultimate camera protection, so our cameras are going to be perfectly fine. We're not going to be losing out on any of the focal lengths. And then we do have this really nice and industrial look on the back. It does say core very minimally right there. I'm not sure if you can see that. And then it does say VRS Design. We do get camera protection right there, and then it does say ultimate. So we do get some nice little wording on there just to show the industrial look of this case. If we do move on to the front, once again, we have a nice large lip going all across the display, and we do have the textured sides with the branding VRS Design, and we also do have a nice little speaker grill cutout. So if you do drop it on its face, it's gonna be perfectly fine and protected. So all these cases, protection wise, will probably do one of the best jobs compared to other cases, since they're basically made for this and they do have that nice industrial look. But quickly, I do want to show the S24 version of this case. So they did go out and send me the S24, the little brother as well, and basically the same design. Everything is the same, except it's for the S24, not the S24 Ultra. And then the S24 Plus is going to be the same as well. So design wise, they all keep the same design, and they all do look really nice and industrial. So testing out the MagSafe, I do have a MagSafe power bank right here. And if I do go and plop it on, click the button, I believe this has power, maybe a little bit. Let's see if we charge. Yes, we are charging. We do get our wireless pass-through, and then our MagSafe puck does stay on there. So the MagSafe magnets are a little weak compared to some other ones, if I'm being honest. If we do go ahead and do the shake test in 3, 2, 1. All right, so they do hold on, but it felt a little weak, so I guess they still do hold on pretty well. And so no issues regarding the MagSafe. So if we do shake it one more time, just to be sure, yep, the MagSafe does work perfectly fine. So once again, this is going to be the case to get if you do like using MagSafe and you don't want the bulkiness of the other cases. And then if we do go ahead and do the shake test, we do get some rocking as well on the left side because of that camera protection. And if we do go ahead and do the buttons test, once again, just like all the other cases, very nice and easy to click. The volume rocker is a tad bit harder compared to the other one. So buttons, this is missing out. So got to fix the buttons on this one. Other than that, everything is great. So these are the cases that VRS sent over. All of them great cases in my opinion. All serve a different purpose, and it just depends on which one you'd like to get. Once again, I will have everything linked down below. And one final look at these cases, I do want to show you the khaki one. This actually looks really nice. This looks like a military case, came out of the military compared to this one right here. And then once again, we do have the smaller version right here for the S24. So again, all great cases in my opinion, all serve a different purpose, and it just depends on which one you would go for. So that will basically wrap it up for this video. As always, if you did enjoy this video, make sure to like and subscribe, and see y'all in the next one.